All right. Hello. Decided to not stream whenever I said I was thinking about doing it. I like the idea of me streaming on Friday. So yeah, hello, Carl. Hello, I believe that's Abdul, and hello, Silly Goober again. Um, can't wait to answer 500 more of your questions. Yeah, so I'm gonna let everyone kind of notice that I'm streaming, and then we'll get going. But how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. So, yay! It's been so long since I've done done a six since I've been. Oh my goodness! It's been so long since I've done a 6-8 stream. Yeah, it's been a while for you. That's all right. It's mostly truck fixes. Oh dear. Okay. Hello, Monster Truck Rampage Tour. I need to be a little bit more careful about what I say now, because the Overdriven Monster Trucks League or whatever it's called was listening to every word I said, and then it's like, all right, so here's what to expect in the next coming update and all that. So I need to be careful about what I say. That will just ruin the sneak peek, wouldn't it? So I'm not gonna say a thing about it. Hello, Freak Bob. How you doing? Yeah. So hello, everyone, but I apparently have an ingrown tone. Oh, that sucks. That really does suck. I used to have those. I think I think both of them were, but yeah. So I hope that gets fixed soon, Carl. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. It's very uncomfortable too. Yeah, hurts so bad. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. That does suck a lot. Hello, Tankinator. When should I start my bars or suggestions? I don't know. It's really up to you. The ask me stuff, I'm okay with answering them today is up, so it's kind of just whenever you want. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty alright. How about you, Tankinator? How about you? And everyone else in the stream, how you guys doing? So yeah. Well, pirate ship skippers. No, that's going to probably be horsepower exclusive. Unfortunately, snow going to be added to overdriven. Probably not. That was probably a one-time thing. So very very unfortunate. Yeah. Are they gonna ever add the Stars and Stripes Kraken? I'm assuming. I don't think it's been made yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But I would love that. Absolutely. Is there an update coming today? No, not to my knowledge. When's the date for the update? Sometime before Halloween. That's what I have targeted. Uh, but we'll have to wait and find out because I can't update Overdriven because I don't have access due to running over the bird. So excited about patient for Wave 2. Yeah. Wave 2, possibly expect a delay for Wave 2 if things don't go right, but plans change, so we'll have to wait and see. USAF ran marchers. It has marchers in the game, I'm pretty sure. If not, then next update. Well, the JB version. Uh, Possibly. I don't know. I kind of forgot about that. It has Ukrainians. Okay, well, next update will have marchers, I think. I don't know. Pretty sure I gave it to him at some point. Well, let me check. Yeah, it should have him. It was part of Wave 1, so. I'll go check a game and go check on it, because I'm 90% sure I did that. Only times I've ever watched Monster Jam is for World Finals. Otherwise, almost never now. Tragic. Very tragic. Have you guys? Can you guys make a variant of? If we do a variant with the light gray rims, will probably be the JB one. Probably what we'll do. Justice for 6-8? Whatever. 6-8 went down to a thing that that went around Roblox where supposed alt account usage, which is not right because 6-8 was my main account. So that made zero sense. So it got falsely banned, unfortunately. But I appealed 4 times. Twice it got denied. 2 times it got ignored. So pursuing a new hobby and also schoolwork. Fair enough. Absolutely. Life over video games, I would say. That's why I'm playing video games 24/7. Um, I hope I hope they fix it and unban you. We'll see what happens. If I don't get 6-8 back, that's all right. It's all right. We'll be fine. The turtle truck shell shocked. The body hasn't been made yet, so probably not anytime soon. We need Winona variants 2015 and 2009. Those would be kind of interesting. I would love the original Winona, aka Medusa. All right, we're gonna skip into the next song. Was brutally betrayed by Blue Steel and died in a internet. No, 6-8 tripped on a banana peel, and then he passed away in National Bird Hospital. So it's very very tragic. But no, the bird is very much not unbanned. I'm pretty sure. I can check, but I highly doubt it. 64 for 5. No, he's dead. Yeah, he's still gone. The monster grave 6 should have a block body mounted flag. Fine, hopefully. So, hello, Sebastian. All right, Birdview. We're gonna be making lines and possibly make this ramp useful, which will be over here. And then after that, I'm pretty sure it'll be done. So hopefully that's what goes. Hopefully that goes and blah blah blah. I don't know. Or the same thing is happening on Insta and Facebook. No, it's interesting. It's probably a what am I thinking? It's probably on Facebook. Gotta love AI, man. All right, let's make this line. Oh, so close. Okay. Let's I'm gonna turn off collisions. I'm just gonna turn off the moving. Okay, let's do that, and then I'm assuming for you guys school is over for the week. It is Friday, I think. So yeah. They died in the National Bird Hospital at 6:45 and 80 seconds. This 80 seconds. You got that right. But he unfortunately died on sometime in October. Let's see. Yeah, October 8th, 2025 at 4:41 p.m. PST. 4:41 and 80 seconds p.m. PST. National Bird Hospital is very tragic. I was there. I wish there was alternate version of Avenger in the game that had the older body that came in the total overhaul and upward facing mufflers. So like the Corey Rummel pipes on the side thing or something. Well, Power Torque Mayhem be added. That would be awesome, but I don't think it's been made yet, so we'll have to wait and find out. This looks like a very fun track. We'll see. We'll see though. Excruciating in pain now. Yikes. Exposed got new variants. At some point maybe. Will we ever get Tropical Thunder in the game, or the Blue Flame Bigfoot Blue? Oh yeah. Or the New King Crunch. Those all are great suggestions. Maybe later down the line or something. Not saying that's confirmed or anything. Just that's a good idea. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So we got that. Oh, we need to do the turning pod thingy. Yeah. Okay. Problem. Will expose be given? Yes, that will be fixed. Next update. That was a whoops on my part because I somehow turned that thing off. So it's a very easy fix. It's just flick the button back on. So let's see. Let's do that, and then trying to be as lazy as possible. So we really need to like angle it, and then I think. Ooh, let's do 2.5. 2.5. Do that, and then okay, it is a bit off. Okay, let's push it in like that. Okay, and then do that. Let's turn that off, and then we'll just do something like that. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. All right, and then is this thing floating? Floating. Whoops. Okay. Okay, let's turn it a little bit to the side like that. Yeah, that was a little much. Yeah, it was a little bit too much. Let's I'm sure people won't notice, right? I'm sure nobody will notice. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention. Hold on. How do Monster Jam devs usually make their ramps and jumps? With blocks and stuff. Don't own an actual MG. If I owned a league that was not public, I would release the version of the game that was available to the fans. I think he wants to drive the horsepower truck, so just get a feeling. Row MJ devs make them. I don't know. I just make ramps for overdriven. That's really else. So also, hello society makes me scream. 59. Goldman T men's need upward men's zoomies. We don't have those to my knowledge. So the hat, the checks for each seated boo. Yeah. This bitrate is making this. Hello, hello. Yeah, connections having issues. Give it a big, give it a big. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Slender Chicken, aka Kyler. Will you ever remove the glow from Maddox's flame? I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't even know it glowed. Do you think we'll ever get Alabama or more Georgia tracks in the game? I'd love to see. Like it's so real. What else is new? It's a 6-8 stream. What else is new, man? Hello, hello. Yeah, internet had a issue for a moment, but I think we are okay. All right, see ya, Carl. Hope that issue gets resolved for you. I'm sorry to hear that happen. That does suck a lot. Yeah, I don't know why it happens. So, El Toro Retro ran Ukraine's, not Marchers. Uh, Let me show you the one that we base. I think they based off. I was just kind of looking at. If we really like, hold on. If we really wanted, what am I saying? Oh, okay. If we really wanted to be accurate as Freak, we would put Goodyears on it because this thing is right here ran Goodyears. Which this is the retro concept type thing. Why are these out of order? What the heck? It's so wild. Yeah. All right. Good job, man. But yeah, retro technically have the good years or anything like that. So, but it's kind of a combination of a couple El Toros, I think. So, that's how it was. It used to have BFTs, so at least we're closer than we've ever been. So can I make Rams? You probably could. Will there ever be another monster truck that could match Overdriven's physics? Monster Truck Legends. Unsure how Legends physics are overdriven. It's definitely possible. Just gotta get everything right and stuff. So there are World Finals on B Monsters channel. Radical. Just rip the green truck model and call it a day. Retro gunslingers, but I don't know. Cowboy would be awesome. I really want Cowboy. That would be bonkers and awesome. Okay, let's turn it a little bit. Just a little bit. Like that. We're going to be in an infinite loop, dude, I'm telling you. Okay, let's turn it a little bit again, like so. I'm sure it's fine. I'm too lazy to really get this down. Overdriven had War Finals 24 before BeamNG. Overdriven players who also play BMG take that as a win. This is true. That truck I'd love to see is full bore. I forgot about that truck. That's another good one. Old independent trucks. Yes. For Iron Man Retro, just take the Space Invaders and add the wings. Well, you see, the one who made it is currently busy with college, and we don't have anything that can match the wings, to my knowledge. So more of the purple and orange tracks that one time that Selena sees Rutherford and Glendale somewhat similar colors of it. So like 2016 and all that. Also, 2016 was one of the best. Was one of the Moss Jam's best seasons. I mean, to me, I would take current Monster Jam any day over any of the previous Monster Jam eras. The competition's so close, and it's just really exciting to watch. Like, if anybody, even like Kevin Crocker, let's say, he would probably kick everyone's butt. Well, not everybody's, but most of people's butts if he did the stuff that he was doing now back in those days, like hands down. So I don't know. Hillbilly game, um, disc or something like that. I don't know. That is a question that I don't know the answer to. Let's duplicate you, and then let's do that. Hmm. Surprised we don't have Spider-Man yet. That is true. What blue variants on racers make it a variant? Oh my goodness. These little changes are probably not going to happen, silly goober. So I wouldn't. I don't know. Let's see. It's like that, and then and like that, it's actually like even now. So cool. Are you cruising over those crush cars to the goober? We'll see. And we have the 2013 Skipper's Chris from Horsepower. Well, the one from Horsepower also has a dovetail, so it's not exact, but maybe at some point. I don't know. If we maybe not saying we will, but maybe there could be like a horsepower truck pack for like 2 Robux or something. I don't know. I thought this would happen, but it would be cool if Horsepower World Farms 1 wasn't overdriven. It would be cool. A lot of people really liked it, but I don't know. There's some things that I don't think we want to add that were in horsepower and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm gonna test this stuff out. Hair on zombie. We don't have hair. This is ice cream. Who would win? Bird, because I love is awesome. Turn it around. Drive like so, and then you keep going, and then there'd be a little line right here with a turning pole or something. You go around, and then you jump, and there's the finish. Okay. It's all coming together now. It's all coming together. In season 1, I was very against using lines, but now it's just like, dude, lines make the track. Like Blue said that when we were making Landovers, like lines make the track look finished, and I cannot disagree with that at all because the lines really make the track shine instead of just blanket stuff. Oh, I clipped that ramp. That's okay. Let's turn it around. Let's keep going. Look out for that. You go right there. Slam on the side like that. Looking fine. All right. All looking good so far. He asked Blue when he'll upload. Well, that the MTL Refresher Part 2 will probably not be for a while. Again, he's really busy with college and theater stuff, I'm pretty sure. So you're not going to hear from him for a while. As I'll send you Toy Blue Ram. Oh, sweet. Let's freaking go. RC time. So you launch it. Oh, shoot. That would have been a broken steering ram or something, maybe. Voice call will be an overdriven, no saying bad words. That is never happening. We are. I hope. I would. If I would honestly never add voice chat to overdriven. Because I feel like there'd be a lot of people who'd be saying a lot of stuff that I don't think kids should not hear at all whatsoever. So the younger people. What do you think? What do you think is the best Monster Jam season of the 2020s? 2025 for sure. 21's pretty up there, but 22 and 23 I think were just probably the worst seasons I think I've ever seen of Monster Jam. You couldn't even sidewall save it because once you get into that sidewall, you get shut down. It's so stupid, dude. You think? Possibly. I don't know. There isn't a lot of communication right now. I'm just doing trucks. That's really about it. So, I don't know. All right. Let's stop. Will black inner rims be on Maddox 20th? I need confirmation. Why do you need confirmation? What is there to confirm? Okay. Let's continue doing some lines. Okay, so we need to do that and then okay. Okay, let's copy that to that and then 0.5. There we go. Okay, what would be the okay. Okay, I need that little plugin thingy, so let me find it. Plugins. I forget what this certain plugin was called. Maybe it'll show up here. Why would anybody want this? Start with an A. That's all I really remember. Didn't really use it often. Let's see. Filter, I think, right here. Oh, no. So if I just put an A, install, perfect. Okay. I'm planning on making Night Howler real someday, probably under a different name though. All right, same design, but something a little bit different. Blue need to add me so I can help. Lols. How can I join Horsepower? You can't right now because I'm not looking for anybody. Let's see. How do you feel about Terminal Velocity being retired after 2025? I don't think Terminal's being retired. I think that's all it is. Yellow Zombie has been made for a while, but I don't think Jack planned on adding it because the other zombies weren't fully made. Um, I honestly don't remember. Velocity. Oh, all I know is it's getting a new chassis. I'm pretty sure it's not getting retired. So I don't know where you're getting that one from. I mean, same concept, just different name and design. Probably call it Nocturnal or something. Kind of like I guess kind of scout what names have been taken and stuff like that. I guess so. I don't know. Maybe make this a bit more straight. What the heck? Okay. Let's do this. Then 5, and then we kind of do that. Maybe not. How's this? Okay. So let's just it's pretty much okay. Max D10 will be in Legends. Can we please have a retro rowdy oil? Um, there's a certain dude who kind of ruined the Lucas oil truck for me. If I'm gonna be honest, just wasn't really a big fan of it in the first place, but then like just okay. Top sides, let's do render. Do that. Hello, Firestorm. Can we get a flag on Maddox and Overdriven? Maybe. Okay, the thing about the Men's chassis, for some strange reason, they hate having flags, like the front engine trucks. They hate it. At least specifically the Men's. They don't like the flag. So you put the flag in where it's supposed to be, it just falls off. So it's weird. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but somehow we got it to work with Trent Murphy's team Mentz Horsepower World Finals and Derek's Extreme Chaos. It's just like a 25% chance it'll stay on. So I don't know. And then moving the Maddox body onto another chassis is a freaking nightmare. So it's kind of rough. And remember FS1? Yes, it is a interesting truck. Well, Rockwell Red Willie's become a thing. I would love it to, but I don't think the body's made. So it's very tragic. It is off. Okay. So it does need to be at 25. Whoa, okay. Render. Boom. Okay. Hendry. We'll get any more team. Oh, will we get any more Firewheel variants? Would love that. I don't know though. I would love to get more Firewheel variants, but we'll have to wait and find out. We'll have to wait together. I heard my name for a millisecond. You did? I don't think I said your name, so. Will ever get a Syracuse map, and will there ever be a AF1? I have no idea what you mean. we could get Extreme Attitude in the future. That would be really cool. That would be really, really sick. I don't think I've seen anything of it though, so. I'm eating stir-fried garlic noodles with Cajun smoked sausages right now. That sounds really good. Sorry, I'm checking messages. What do you mean by one of the last sneak peeks for Wave 2? Does this mean there will be at least one more? Yes. I'm planning. That was like possibly the last or second the last one I'm planning to do. The last one will be very interesting though. I have a good idea for what I'll do, but I don't know what I want to sneakify. You guys have to wait and find out. So we'll see. I love Extreme Attitude as a truck in IRL. It always did pretty good. That is true. It is very good, man. You should mail me some. I'm joking. Okay, we're gonna move these a little bit. See, let's move it by 0.5. Okay. Let's see. 0.45. How about that? And we just. Okay, maybe 0.47. Okay, 0.46, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta now get this as the right length. Also need to make these lines place downable and stuff. Okay, there we go. Why can't we have just make the body yellow? There's a thing called a paint scheme that ruins it. I Sparkle Smash, one of the intros. I have literally had the theme song for Sparkle Smash. What's my favorite truck IRL right now? Crazy Train. I love that truck since 21 when I found out it's a thing. I've always wanted a train monster truck to be a thing. So when I found out it was just loved it. Fell in love with it, and I love the truck. I would love to see it in real life. Unfortunately, it's on the complete other side of the country, so it's tragic. And we have the regular Goldman. That's a question for Kurt, not for me, because I don't paint trucks usually. Camden should have taken over Max D if Max D wasn't retired, or put Blake Erringer in the truck again. I think Tom wanted Cody Saucier to be in it. If he's like, you guys could keep running as long as Cody Saucier is still in the truck. As long as you put Cody Saucier in that Monster Jam truck, then you can keep running that truck for as long as you guys want. And I guess they just shot it down instantly. Will Circus map come to the game? Maybe. I don't know. What stadium is it? MetLife? Yes, I remember. I know, Derek. I know what you're talking about. Shell shocked ants, turtle stunt. Ding! I know it's independent, but still tough. Expeditions shouldn't have ladders. Should have mags. Blah, 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 blah. Pretty sure. Did it not? Oh, it didn't. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. I'll fix that. About axe and stuff. East Rutherford is MetLife. Oh, okay. Syracuse, I don't know. Yeah. It was in the Patreon game along with Salinas. Was it? Honestly, the only thing I remember from the Patreon Paradise game was that custom SoFi track and Salinas, and that's really about it. Okay, so duplicate this, and then I'm gonna okay, and then what is your guys' favorite truck right now? Retired or driving right now? It can be whatever. Just what is your guys' favorite? Very interested to hear what you guys say. Because mine's Crazy Train, but my opinion doesn't matter. What's your guys' favorite truck right now? Okay, there we go. We got that. Max D, obviously. Avenger, Mayhem. All right. I don't have access to Patreon Paradise, if I'm going to be honest. Imagine a Salinas track where there's a hidden Easter egg referring that time Rockwell ripped his axle off. That'd be interesting. That would be very interesting. Primary axe should have gotten the same body as the USA version, but without the USA design on the side of the year. Gunslinger or Rage, two great choices. I want to say Rage is retired, but I also don't think it is. I think it's just on the sideline for now. But only time will tell. Titan will always be your favorite. Fair enough. That's a good truck too. Sorry, I'm blowing my nose. Still recovering. There should be a meme truck where the tires are squares. That's not a bad idea. Hold on, give me a moment. Alright, I am back. What are people saying? Tank is Gunslinger. The Independent Mayhem needs to have Team Scream rims and the green. Blah, 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 blah. All time Max Z still running. Wild Side. So all time Max Z still running. Wild Side. Fair enough. Wild Side, dude. Zach Gardner's getting crazy. But after working on monster trucks for 4 years, you don't really have a favorite anymore. I can see that. That's pretty fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeet. Okay. Let's start doing. If it's floating, whatever. Okay. So this is the first time I've done a thing like that, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Okay, need to do that. I just realized this should be yellow. This has been red the whole time and I never noticed. Okay, let me do that. And then let's do that. Make these red. See, I see this one right here. Do that. All right. And then now we just do the side. Shouldn't be too bad of a problem. We need green power torque mayhem. I don't know. That King has CRD sounds. I think it's on a CRD. That's probably why it has those sounds. Feld, Maxi Independent, probably Wrecking. Feld, Maxi Independent, probably Wrecking Machine. I forgot. I keep forgetting about Wreck. Add the wrecker. We don't have the crane. Do you know what a kilometer is? Yeah, it's on a ruler, right? Who is Wrecking Machine? It's a throttle truck in the early 2020s. I don't think it runs anymore, or it's on like hiatus, but it ran towards the end of the 2010s into the 2020s. Very aware. It would be very comical if we were to add it. But we don't have enough pictures of it, so. Oh, that's a block. Not painting and stuff. Yeah, I'm aware Vet King is it supposed to be Vet King Monster Truck? That was a Gen 2, so it'd just be a regular. So let's do that. Okay. Yeah, McDonald's sponsored overdriven track, I'm telling you. Joke originally from Mirage. The only tracks I've really made for overdriven is. Alright, so let's start adding some turning poles. Oh, where is this one? Okay, it's this. Let's see, yellow berm, yellow landing pad, and then these need to be yellow. Let's do that, yellow, boom. Starting roller, and then these need to go into these. All right, cool stuff, cool stuff. Please make the 20th anniversary Avenger accurate to the Zoomies accurate. 20th anniversary. Oh yeah, it did have zoomies. Accurate rims and a team scream or Sam's Town flag. Would it change graveyard where it, you're gonna have to rephrase that because that just confused me. The sun is a deadly laser. 6-8 for president? Wrong. No way. No way, Jose. What game is this track for? It's for horsepower. Will the general public able to access this track? I mean, if it's like really good, like if it works real well with the overdriven physics and stuff like that, I might replace the Birdview in the game, but which has never been done before after San Diego in the alpha time. Can you change the graveyard where it doesn't, if it don't have zoomies and they just are normal? I think I answered this last time, but the only reason why the diggers or the yards have zoomies because if Feld wasn't so worried about the noise type thing, which I totally get it. Some people's hearing is like really sensitive, so those loud noises are going to be yikes. Even with sound protection, they're still so loud, dude. So it's just if they didn't have those type regulations, they would probably still be using zoomies. So, I mean, even with says the one who screams. That's true. But it's just like even with they're still super super loud. So yes, very aware of tracks. I would love that. Problem is tracks are a hassle to set up and do that stuff. Hearing is optional. after almost going deaf a couple times, I'm glad I can hear. The people who are deaf, I'm so sick of the stuff we hear. It's just, man, it just sucks that they're deaf. Feel so bad for them. See, I would agree with the whole zoomies are loud thing, but you're going to a monster truck show, so it's gonna be loud. Yeah, I know. But like some people may not know that. Some people may just like, oh, what are monster trucks? And they're like, oh, these look cool. Let's go see the show. And they're like, oh my gosh, they're so loud. So not everyone knows what a monster truck is, even in this day and age. So stream's probably lagging, so I'm gonna give it a minute. I should probably close Discord. I'm not using it. And Steam. Should have agree. Addiction monster truck. Sorry if the stream is a little bit. Internet's being a little finicky, which is totally all right. Black one. Oh, it has a dark gray. Okay. Dark gray chassis, and then the white scheme. We don't have eddies because they're literally just a Cohen or CRD, so it's just the same thing. It's just a tad different looking. I meant metal concerts in Monster and Fox 2024 without headphones. Well, some people can handle the loud noise. My ears certainly can't. So my favorite track in Overdriven is Bristol. That's pretty cool. Auroran Rex. That body has not been made yet, so probably not. I've been to more independent events than Monster Jam events in my life. I mean, I would say independent shows are more cheaper and they're kind of more everywhere. So that makes sense. And also Monster Jam doesn't go to speedways and rodeo arenas as much. They don't go to rodeos as much anymore. Speedways, not at all. I'm shocked they stopped going to Salinas. That's like one I was like kind of surprised about. Okay, we need to center this again because it is slightly off. All right, let's do that. And then there we go. Turn off collisions. All right, there we go. All right, now we're good. Okay. Hello there and getting butt. Okay. We need more Foxborough maps. We need more Evan Morrison's favorite track stuff. I'm joking ish. What was I gonna do? Turning poles, that's right. Okay, we're gonna add some turning poles and then we'll work over there. And then we should be done. Okay, let me grab Philly's track real quick. Okay, yeah. And then all right, cool beans. Philly's over there. Track. Great turning poles. I'll just do that. And then where's the button? I'm gonna put this in the workspace for now. So we'll just work with this. If you're wondering what this Philly thingy is, it's just Philly from season 2. That's all this is. Okay, let's get back over there. Let's do that. All right, turning poles. Horsepower drivers' favorite thing to hit. But if anyone wants to get started working on monster trucks, go to independent shows and ask. That's what I did, and I'm 4 years in. Oh. What is going to be in the next update? You said stuff. Will Philly be added? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll get Illuminator, Stonecrusher variants. Stonecrusher variants. I'm shocked we don't have any of those. Illuminator would be probably pretty simple, but unsure. Probably not for a while. Are you ever going to change the hood of Helped or the body of Hooked? Don't know what you are talking about. Anyways, the rain could be stopped in private service for overdriven. Some devices can't handle the rain. Yeah, it's the mud. The rain and the slipperiness is fine. It's just the mud feature. It's what is the massive issue with that. So if we get rid of the mud, then it'll be fine. I feel like from horsepower it looks fun to drive on. It was kind of iffy, if I'm going to be honest. Sometimes truck would nosedive, sometimes it didn't. It was also a little tight, so. Here's a good question. What is your favorite track of all time? Mine probably has to be Monster Morphin 16. That is the wrong opinion. I'm sorry. 16 was not it. I don't know. There's so many tracks I really like. I kind of like the old school and new school type tracks. So I don't know. Good question. I've been asked that like 3 times and I just never have an answer. Can we make all the past horsepower tracks available to the public? That'd be a lot of tracks, and also not all of them are great. Most of season ones are absolute garbage, and they're in the game already. I really want to replace Raymond James. Dude. I don't like that track at all. But mud for the rain adds realism. Yeah, it's just how the mud feature works and stuff. It's just not good. Horsepower pack for 2 Robux. How to get 1 Robux every 2 seconds. All right, I'm going to switch the song up a little bit, even though nobody can hear it. Okay, don't get rid of mud, please. I kind of want to ask Kurt that, but we'll have to wait and find out. 6'7" is the unfunniest joke I ever made. Nah, there's worse ones. Have you seen my jokes? I'm going to Houston tomorrow for Monster Jam. Pretty excited. To be honest, Chicago style's peak. I'm just glad it's regular Chicago. I'm glad they're kind of going back into that. But I hope Houston's good. It's a good lineup. So I hope they bring in the action that you guys paid for, So you're not Screaming Demon? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Hasn't been made to my knowledge. So yeah. Okay, on group. Okay, that, and then that. And then we'll move it by 0.25. And then, oops. Wow. Turning poles. Excuse me. Monster Gym is insane, bro. Current Raymond James looks like some sort of 2015 FS1 series track. I don't know. It's just bad. The track idea is good. The ramps are hot garbage, though. So that's really the issue. How does it rain in Utah? LOL, it's a desert. I mean, anything's possible. It does rain in deserts, so well, not all of them, but the good tracks on horsepower, please. That would be cool. I don't know. At Tampa 22, like Champions Arena. It's not. I don't think that track. We'll have to scale that track down, and even then, it'll probably be interesting. Some dude says shell shocked in that one post. I thought that was pretty funny. Can we have American Scout? There's American Scout. What was that? Oh, Colton Kaiser's track. That's right. Yeah. If there is a permission issue, I can ask the owner. I don't know. I mean, the owner probably won't respond for a while, so. Champion Arena tracks are way too huge. I mean, we could just scale it down, but it might mess up the track a little bit, but only time will tell. Okay, origins, do that, and then boom. Then let's do that. $45, and then I don't remember how much I pushed it back by. If I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me just check the stream because I generally do not remember. Replace Arrowhead Stadium? No, Arrowhead's gonna stay where it is. Oh yeah, the stream quality is beautiful. I'm so sorry. Oh wait, no, it's just gonna have been low quality. Okay. I thought it was hot garbage, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, 4.75. Okay. 4.75. Okay. Okay, there we go. We need Dovetail Haymaker. Although I did like that one small fairground map from Champions Arena. Yeah, that West Plains thing. Yeah, Brett Balvey. Yeah, I'm a little upset, but we got Chucky Pock on the third, so there's some good. There's some good with the bad. So make the walls higher for Arrowhead. I don't know if I can do that. So the same thing already. Okay, let's do that and then move it by. I think. Let me go check. User. 28.75. Okay. Let me delete and then. Boom. There we go. Okay. Should be fine now. I'm going to move this by 0.5. Okay, there we go. Know him personally. Oh, okay. Used to talk all the time. Fair enough. Also, I've been wanting to work with monster trucks because it's my dream to drive one. Honestly, if I wanted to get into the industry, I would start as a crew guy. Because if you just go to an independent driver and just like, I want to drive, they'll just tell you to get out. So it's just you'll have to I would also just want to learn how to fix the truck. So if I break something, I know what to possibly fix or something like that. So gonna be another happy birthday truck, maybe at the 5-year anniversary, but we'll see. If you want to learn a lot about monster trucks, I highly recommend watching Talbot's vlogs. That and even like the V2 vids, wrenching videos and stuff like that. Those are pretty good too. Yeah, 2-year anniversary truck. I mean, 2 years has already happened, so I think it's too late for that, but maybe 3-year. Well, Legends have a birthday. I know nothing about Legends, dude. I just know it's a thing. That's really about it. So I'm not the guy to ask. Yeah, I'm just not the guy you want to ask for that. So yeah. All right, there we go. It looks like it's tilted or something, but Okay, there we go. Game over is the startup for overdriven trucks. I'm pretty sure that is true. I know he wants us. I know the owner of American Scout personally, so I can ask if y'all need permission to make it. I know he wants his truck in the game. Oh dear. Um, hmm. If you want to ask him, go ahead. But that'd be interesting. American Scout. American Scout. I know it's Colton Kaiser. Colton plays that game? That's crazy. He plays Overdriven. I know Zach Garner's done a couple times, but I know Kyle Seasock did. He Impact Trucks as well, so it's a little bit interesting. Hello. Saying hello. So interesting. I lost to a turning pole in stop 3. Wasn't Kyle in Pro V Joe's? Yes. Kyle Seasock drove Violent Impact, and that is his truck, his name that he uses a lot. So Blue Sea also said that Ryan and Adam played Overdriven before. I think Race Anderson, I think that's his name. I know he played it. I don't know about now, but also hello Dylan Freeman. That's who I missed. I'm sorry for missing you. Oh, he wants his truck in a game. Oh, okay. In a game. Fair enough. Fair enough. And looking at American Scout, it is a really good looking truck, I will admit. Yeah, very cool truck. I'll let one of the devs know who makes like paint schemes and stuff. Make it this game. What's good advice for track making? I'm learning how to make them. Start out small. Don't try to jump into it thinking you can build anything. So that's what I would do. Okay, let me go ahead and copy V. Okay. There we go. Turning poles are in. Awesome stuff. Okay. Cools and cool. Answering some quick stuff. Okay. You, sir, are being put in the timeout for that. Don't say that stuff. That is very much not cool. Okay. That is not happening. Did Munchie retire from making games? No, he's just focused on IRL. If you want people to join Horsepower, you should do a thing where they. How many of you want to be in Horsepower? And then you do hey, who's the best at overdriven driver? I'll probably, if I ever do that, I'll probably do another tryouts, and then whoever's like in the top, then we'll go from there. All right, see ya, Lizard. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. Yeah, Hall racing truck that they used in the 90s and early 2000s, to my knowledge. So yeah, you should make a horsepower Crash Madness. But we'll have to wait and see. All right, instead of concrete, let's make this cardboard. And then that. Okay. And then we need to make this. So here's the buttons. So button 1 and then button 1. Let's do that. Let's see. Yellow lane turning poles. And then let's do that. Red lane turning pole. Button 1. So this will be the yellow one. And then this will be the red one. All right, boom. All right. So we got that. Let's go see if it works properly. Let me save. I want to join trials, please. No, that would be American Scouting. I'm not really not looking for anyone for horsepower right now. Pretty much fine for now. So, you love my videos? Well, thank you very much for that. Sebastian Davila will be in the trial. I'm not saying that there will be at all whatsoever. I'm just saying if I were to do it, it would probably be like that. I don't want to lose. Yeah, that's a famous quote right there. Okay, let's go. On the berm, then we hit this ramp. Turn this thing around. Then we struggle because the grip is terrible. We come around here. Oh, yes. Okay, I need to move those. I also might extend that a little bit so you can kind of just like sling. Because there's just a lot of dead space back there, so. Okay, so hit that turning pole there. Okay, so they do work, so that's good news. Okay, let's get in here. We're here to win, ma'am. I am not a woman. I can send videos on my stuff if you ever need to see. Noted. I'm good at overdriven in the most unrealistic way ever. And a lot of people are angry about that. All right, let's try the red line now. Ooh, yeah, don't want to do that. Spin it around. Stand on the throttle and come around here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna extend these a little bit, not too much though. And I'm also going to change the grip because the grip is absolutely terrible. I'm probably the worst. No, there's worse. There's worse ones out there. No, we should add one single lonely crush car. All right, sounds good. Let me just. Perfect. All right. Let's now extend this by. Let's extend it by 10. We'll do that. Pretty simple stuff. Pretty simple stuff. All right. And then by 10. All right. Excuse me. What? Oh, the button. Okay. That explains it. Okay, I was so confused. Okay, so extends by 10. There we go. And then there we go. And then do that. And then do that. Okay, what are people saying? Why would we bring a Kato into this, Sebastian? What did he say? You got to be better than Kato plays in a way, man. I've been trying to get better in Overdriven, but I always screw up in racing two wheels and freestyle because I'm on controller. I'm not the guy to ask for Overdriven. Or I'm not the guy to ask for controller advice because I play keyboard and mouse, which is probably the worst way to play other than phone controls. But anyone can be good with any control. So yeah. Did you even see my performance on Horsepower Points season 2? I was in Rockwell. Blah, 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 blah. Collision Overdriven when? Never. Never. Trend's only good. Frieza, whatever. What is it? Will there be any more game passes? I don't know. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Those Collision Overdriven, imagine all the damaged trucks. Imagine all the trolls, dude. Imagine all the trolls. Is this the new update for MTOT or something? No, this is for horsepower. This is for horsepower. That's for horsepower. I'm gonna go down in a realistic way. Okay, let's do that. Yes. Okay. Let me go check the buttons in case they went into the ground. Oh, okay, the button was moved. All right, there we go. Cool beans. I mean, yellow. So make that red. Then we'll make that yellow. Perfect. Okay. All right, let's try that. But before we do, I'm gonna save this just in case. Just in case. Okay. It's a group. Could save the file. What's today's date? I honestly forgot. Okay. Okay, it is saved. All right, so let's go ahead and test this stuff out. Birdview Raceway in season 1 was. Let's see. We'll get massage airtime. Yeah, big airs. Birdview was just designed for you to send it to the moon. I believe we had a regularly scheduled lag spike moment. Yes, so and it happens usually in every stream, so this is not really a surprise. So, yeah, we are back. Hopefully, again, regularly scheduled lag moment. It happens, but I will say it's not my computer's problem. It's the internet. So. Well, that's all right. At least I have internet and a computer that works, you know? So, it's all right. It's all right. We're back. We're back. We are the back. Okay. It's probably really bad quality right now, but that's okay. It's a 6/8 live stream. What else is new, man? What else is new? Okay. I started noticing it lagged from Mirage, so I didn't press the button. So let's see if it lags. Or works, and it does work. Let me go destroy the yellow turning bolt. Yeah. What I thought, kid. Ah! Okay. I just went back and watched my stop 1, stop 2 freestyles. I cooked on both. Alright, let's see. Can we land it? Can we land it? Yeah, we landed it. Okay, let's go check. Okay, they work. Perfect. That's pretty awesome stuff, man. Okay. What the heck? Sorry for that little moment of issue. I don't know what that was all about, but we should be fine now. Okay. Racing style, good. Track, basically done. But now we got one more ramp to really do. And that consists of a backflip, a little obstacle, and this Dorito right here. Which I believe is supposed to be like this. So, yeah. So they probably won't be needing this stuff. But we will find out. Okay. Alright, let me grab a backflip from a track of mine. Bro was so iconic. Bro has more iconic screams than a cartoon character. I don't know about that one. The Wilhelm scream is pretty up there, man. Okay, let me get the container backflip from, like, Atlanta. Okay, Atlanta Motor Speedway, see track, we got these cars. This is a good track. The only thing I did not like about it was this, because every time I was testing it, even when it was in the horsepower game, this ramp never nosedived anybody. Never. At the show, it killed 2 people. I don't know what happened, but it was crazy. So I really don't know what happened there. So we got a double, and then Atlanta track. Let's see, where's the backflip? Container backflip. Boom! We got what we needed. Okay. So here's the game plan. Backflip ramp around the middle right here. There's gonna be a ramp on this side. Dorito on this side. And then the double on this side. That is the game plan. But we might scrap the Dorito. But we'll have to wait and find out. Braz, I don't want to lose. It's still one of my favorite Burb era quotes. I don't want to lose. I don't remember what stream that's from, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, so we need to ununionize the separate. Boom. Okay. So we need to put these about here. And then drag this to about here. And then delete that. And then take this, put it about here. And take you, put you about there. Okay, this is really just me seeing if this will work. That's all this is. Put this right there. I will say, this is, I believe, this backflip, I believe, is the only thing that has survived change. Like a redesign type thing. The bus drum has been redesigned like 8 times. What's happening? How did you decide on 68445 being your username? It was my school student ID that I use 24/7. That's where it comes from. It was my student ID in school. I know, it's crazy. Six adds a Dorito ramp on the other side. Whatever. I'm watching the 645 screaming loud screams and stuff compilation. I kind of want another one of those because I've definitely done a lot more than those. Very unneeded ones, but I guess that's kind of what I've become known for. Unfortunate. I mean, okay. First of all, this needs some... I don't know why that's there. Let's just do... Put that there. Okay, I don't think we need a... Oh, no, wait. We do need the split. Okay. Then I do that, and then bring this up. Make a Deadpool monster truck. I don't know. Do your best Kurt impression. Go outside! Or something like that. I don't know. There you go. I don't know. Kurt has a very distinct voice, and I'm also terrible at doing impressions, so we should add more of the mini flips to tracks with the 8-pack. Not a bad idea. Okay, let's put this at the top here. Let's do that, and then make it taller, like so. Yeah, let's do it like that, and then do that, and then I'll make it 0.25 and stuff like that. Let's take a corner wedge now. And then we'll put this right here, and then I'll take a moment to see what everyone's seeing. I mean, the mini flip like on Birdview Raceway. The Apex I have are kind of bad. Like I don't think my Apex are very good, but maybe we will. We'll have to wait and find out. Okay, let's do that, and then okay, and then we will put a block right here. Yes, that's looking great. And we put that there, and then we'll just put that like right there for now. Dorito can go over there for now. Do your best bird sound. That'd be me damaging my voice even more than it already is. So maybe next time. Do I watch other motorsports? Every now and then I watch like drag racing with like Shelby, but that's I think about it. Trying to get this done ASAP, quote unquote, I guess. Just move that right there. Season 1 ramp that hits like always slightly off. Alright, there we go. Arachnid man, or boy, I guess. Man web. What's happening here? If Spider-Man was added, which one would it be? V1 or V2? Or V1, V2, or Model 1? Probably the first two, if it were to be added. Not saying it will. But probably one of those. The highest chance will probably be V2, since most of the developers love that era. So, if it were to ever get added, then yeah. Probably that one. I would personally like the original one, because I grew up with that one, but... Spooderman is the best name, trust me on this one. Yes, Spooderman, Spooderman. Does whatever a Spooder does. Can he sling on the web? No, he can't. He's a Spooder. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll extend that out. And take that. Okay. And then that. And make that this. And then I need to make this like blue so I can see it. Okay. This is gonna be a real weird ramp, dude. Yeah, this is strange. This is definitely a ramp that I've made. Spooderman is the greatest superhero of all time, indeed. We'll agree with you on that one. Let's do that, and then... Okay. Cool beans, cool beans. Let's do that. And then... Okay, and then we put this one right there, and then we put that right there. Can I speak in any other tone? Webboy's pretty good. Webboy's pretty good. What's your guys' favorite Marvel truck ever that Monstrum has done? See, I am back from driving my ATV. It had some battery problems and was getting shut frequently, so I decided to let it rest for a bit. Fair enough. Favorite Marvel truck is Wolverine. Very underrated one, I will say that right now. It's also the only Marvel truck that I've ever won a world championship, so... Very interesting stuff. Bro having electrical issues IRL, ain't no way. Well, Firestorm, I don't think I'm speaking very loud, so I think that's probably why. I was kind of talking like this a little bit, but yeah. And let me get another drink of water. Yeah. I was just speaking quietly, that's all it was. Just a little bit zoned in, you know? A little bit zoned in. Okay. Let's now extend this over here, and then realize that it's not even. Good job. There we go. Perfect. Not really, but... And then white. That looks good. Okay. Looking indeed the good. Let's do that. Looks like make it out of concrete. And then let me do this, and then collisions. Put that up. There we go. And now we need another corner wedge. Not a problem. We have one right here. Okay. Let me speak a little bit louder. Stuff. Okay. Collisions. Turn off. And then we do a bit of this. And then we bring this up here. Okay. There we go. Should be good. Should be good. I accidentally used my South Park humor on the internet. Tragic. We should totally add Wildflower. Oh wait, he's back. Oh dear, okay. Wildflower would be cool. We don't have the chassis. It's a modified CRD IRL, so... It's an Iceman monster truck. That's a Hall Brothers racing truck, if I'm right. 6.7? Ha. No episode is random. Okay, let's see. Backflip. No. Okay, let's make all that. Perfect. Make that this. There we go. Also gonna make this, except that, concrete. There we go. Okay, let's extend this to there. And then let's extend this one to here. And then let's grab... Where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was looking in the wrong place. Let's do that. And then we'll do that. Let's do this. And then kabam. And then kabam. Okay, double goes like right there. This is a very weird ramp. I'm telling you, this is so strange. Alright, let's go test it out. Let me get this West Virginia over here. Save. Play here. Truck said they should add a real executioner because it's a real truck. Yes, yes. There's just a lot of like Hall racing trucks that I think everyone kind of forgot about, so. Where's autocorrect when I need it the most? I meant 6. I think my dad got the battery problem fixed. I'm gonna head out. Alright, see ya, Lizard. Before I go, besides talking to independent drivers, forgot to say you should start with mini monster trucks. Mini monsters are kind of interesting to me. I don't know. Alright, let's do it. Oh, yeah. What a start. Oh, what a wheelie. That was genuinely like a really sick slap wheelie. Keeping it on the nose, or keeping it on the side. Crab walks over that jammer. And then he's gonna hit the jump sideways. Oh my goodness, he's soaring in the air. He spins out in turn 1. Did your technician fix your electrical issues? You can kind of just use the same time flies chassis. Just put CRD sounds. Not wrong. You ain't wrong about that one. We'll give you that. Okay. That and then that group. Okay, let's color this up. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, my OBS disconnected for a moment, so I had a little bit of a panic. Okay. You forgot I'm live. That happens. No, I'm not updating the game. I'm just building a track. Does Crime Time have race source? You'll have to wait and find out. That's all I have to say. Okay, let's see. Red. We got yellow. Okay. Why is that green? I just realized. Why are you green? Stop being green. You're not Green Lantern. Okay. Let me do that. Alright, perfect. Let's do that. Turn. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let's do that, and do that. Alright. So ramp slash bottom. And then container. And lines. Boom. Okay. and then container. All right. Container backflip. Okay. We got that. Looks pretty interesting. Okay, let's move that to about right there. And then what if we just like scaled this down a little bit and just oh yeah. Let's see. They'll never know. They will never know. Yes, it is still a Dorito. You just can't tell. Okay, and then let me make this. So yeah, let me put that there. Make that black. Put that in there, and then hide the fact that it's there. We'll do crimson. All right. Isn't that just such a good ramp, guys? What's this knockoff corkscrew? Oh no, your internet. How would it act? Like, actually, let's see. How would this act? Because if it acts fine, then he. Let's get in. Let's get in. Let's see. Let's jump this thing. Yeah. Perfect. It's totally perfect, guys. Totally. What if we hit it like perfectly like this way? And then we just do a bit of this. That is just gonna be a truck killer. Yeah. Perfect. Just like how Derek this is just exactly how Diabex would like it, so we're just gonna leave it like this and all that. Alright, ironically enough, you're doing a building stream and I'm currently building a ship in Naval art. Interesting. Okay, I am gonna scale this down though. It is a little big. Like, compare an overdriven truck to it. Like, originally. Like, that's pretty big. Why did I make this giant? Isn't Tyrant the Terrible a real truck? Why is it a Patreon truck? It is a real truck. I don't know why it's Patreon. Somebody I think bought it. Bought the Patreon just so that truck can go in. So. It's just a test thing and doesn't have damage. Yeah. No damage. No damage at all. Hello, Shaletsky. Pirate. Do you remember me? I'm Larry the Bird. Larry the Bird. You do sound familiar. I will say, your name does sound familiar. Add pirate ships. Curse. To the meme pack. I don't know what you mean. Okay. Scale you down to about there. It's too small. Okay, let's have it be like that. Perfect. Okay. Alright, let's get one of these lines. And then let's do that. And then do that. And then add a 6 or 7 truck? Nah, I won't do that. Let's see. Let's do 0.5. Okay. And then there we go. And then we do that. Oh, now you work. Whoops, that was too much. Okay. And then let's do it. Put it on this side. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I unioned everything at this time, but I did. It's kind of weird, but no, the fact I'm keeping it like that, but I'm just gonna keep it like so. Okay, line or light. Yep, lines. Backflip, see lines, put that in there. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. We've got a little double thing. Please let this track replace the current Birdview. I don't know. Like, it is good, but, like, looks-wise, but is it good performance-wise? That's gonna be a big question there. I just got a obstacle idea. I'm gonna see if this works. I hope it happens when this. I hope it happens when it happens. Blah, blah, blah. When is the event for this track? I'm also hoping before Halloween. I'm hoping before then. Because next week I want to do Arrowhead. And then maybe this could be like a Halloween special track, but we'll have to wait and see. That could be like the launch side. Then this can be this again, but we do that, and then we do that, then we do this. Did man truck win? Never. I'm gonna anchor and see if this works out. Also, just realized that I didn't duplicate it. Whoopsies. Do that, and then we'll do that, and then we now will anchor, and then let's test it out. Play here, shall we? Chicken Star's truck. I don't know about that one. Alright, so we hit this obstacle right there, we turn it around, drive up here, do an awesome one-wheel wheelie, climb, except we failed to climb, so like, oh man, I don't want to hit the backflip yet, so I'm going to turn it around and just whee! I guess that actually worked out pretty well. And we're dead, unfortunately. Which is totally okay. Hello, Mr. Big, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. So let's do that, and then you know what? I'm gonna keep this side probably blank. I might just do that, or thought of a weird idea again. Do that, and then do this. Let's turn this around, and then we'll do a bit of this. Bad news for everyone. So bad news does travels fast. So bad news does travel fast, and weights 2 tons apparently. Yikes. Let's do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do a bit of this. Send that right there. There's gonna be one interesting ramp if this does work out. Okay. Green Bad News Travels Fast from 2017 is a truck that exists indeed. Let's do okay. And then we'll make that, and then okay, and then do this. One wacky ramp, dude. Oh man, this is awesome. I love this. It's actually like, kind of cool. Yes, Shadletsky. Mr. Random is saying everything. Oh, okay. Is this a ramp you can drive up the side? It seems like it will be the plan. Let's see. That's my goal here. Because there's a whole bunch of nothing on that side, so... Oh, whoops. And then we need to do that. Actually, no, we screwed up this side. Oh, okay. We'll put some white lines on here so people can notice it. Why is there two of them? That's strange. Let's do that. Okay. And then that. Excuse me. I'm gonna leave. Hopefully you're still streaming in an hour. I'm probably gonna be done here shortly, but we'll see. Because I'm pretty sure the track is pretty much done. So, but thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for the worried stuff that you. Or the realism ideas, I guess I should say, that you were suggesting. Thank you very much for those. I'm gonna shut off and my truck had battery issues. Man, again? A car just came up my street, passed by my house slowly 3 times now. Should I grab my home defense M1911? I think you should, maybe see if they're lost instead of just grab gun danger. But no. They could be lost and they're just trying to like figure out what street they're on or something. Could be all it is. Alright, let's see if this whole thing works here. Before we do that though, let me grab this line. That. And then extend that to about there. And then... Okay. Let's do it, shall we? Test this out. Stupid officials, lizard. Yeah, the officials really don't like Lizard, apparently. Stream Prison Life for real. Keep it PG-13. Prison Life is very, What's the word? Oh, yes. Beautiful. Okay. It's pretty awesome. I'm glad Prison Life is being updated, but it's just like... It's very impossible to do anything as a prisoner now, because the guards are just so... They can see if you've done something wrong or like done something like arrestable or kill youable, you know? And it's kind of hard to do anything. It's really hard to leave the guard room now. And stuff like that. So it's kind of rough. It's a little bit rough right now, but he might be planning on making balance changes and stuff, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, let me see if the backflip is still possible. Let's do it. Alright, cool. To a wheelie. Alright, awesome stuff. It's an EV, so they probably don't know how to navigate without those precious widescreen TVs on a dashboard. I don't know. Oh, yeah, don't do that in the show. Okay, cool. Ramp works perfectly fine. Okay, so that's the container. Oh, that. Let's see. This block needs to go into the container, wherever that is. That's right there. Boom. Okay, container, ramp, lines. Boom. Container. Okay, there we go. We got the ramp all figured out there. All right. When is Outlaw gonna be? Wait, did Outlaw get removed? Oh man, it's rough. Okay. All right, so there we go. I'm pretty happy with this. Still need to get the start lights. Let me get that. Start lights right there. Okay. Position. Let's move you by 32.5. Yeah. So take you, do this. 32.5. Alright. And then we'll at 25. Alright. Let's test it, shall we? Start. We'll save and then play here. Breaking news. Former Wild Thing driver was arrested for trying to meet with a friend to play at the park. If you know, you know. What, James Trantina? Alright. Let's get racing. Alright, totally didn't red light. That's okay. Oh, that was pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Going around. Washes out a little bit. Comes around in this turn. Almost died. That's okay. Alright. Cool stuff. Let's try this side now. Alright. Oh, too fast. Okay, let's see. Start. Okay, here we go. We're zooming. We hit the berm. Like so. Come around. We keep driving, keep driving. Come to this turn. Alright, cool beans. Seems like they are good to go. There is nothing right there, though. Sorry, keep clearing my throat. Okay. So, pretty much is good. Okay, so that is Birdview, everybody. Yay. Oh shoot, I forget. Alright, get the track, group. Put this in the venue. Alright. So track, then venue. See Birdview, horsepower, season 2, quarter 2. Swimming pool's there. Track lines. Let's see, red roller, red landing ramp, red berm. Okay. Cool stuff. So there we go. There's the track. There we go. Okay, cool stuff. So thank you guys for tuning in. That is today's stream. Track is all done. Thank you guys for making this a fun time to just kind of stream. The questions, the conversations, basically. Okay. My card. Yeah, so, was 7 rocks for respect, then... Devon was pronounced wrong the entire season. Oh, is it Devon? But yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. And, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. He just came right back at the end. Alright. Nothing really else to say. So, I'm gonna go get some more water because my throat is dying. And, yeah, so. Stream tomorrow, probably not gonna happen. Probably not gonna happen.